So this part of the research is scientific conduct. Scientific conduct, how you conduct with others, how you conduct anything, how you behave, how you work, it should be scientific temperament. It should be scientific temperament. That is the thing. Ethics with respect to science and research. See, in respect to science or research, just a minute, ethics in respect to science and research. You have to know these things. I have given you beautifully, I have given you the points. You can easily elaborate these things. 1 line, 2 line you can write and you can study also. Give some time for your PhD. You can do it. So ethics with respect to science and research. Research must be honest, transparent, accountable. You must do the research honestly. That's why this paper is there. Must do it honestly. Suppose I am the supervisor. I have asked you to collect data from 500 people. And what you are doing? You are collecting from 25 people and other questionnaires you just putting yourself, you are fill-upping in the room, sitting in the room. So that is dishonest. That is dishonest. You should not do it. You should do it with scientific spirit. So you can say, sir, what will happen if I do it? Nobody knows it. You can think, sir, I am sitting at home and fill-upping 475 questionnaires. 425 I have got filled up with genuinely from the people respondents, and rest I have done it at home and nobody sees it. Remember, I have written in my novel one line in one some novel, seen unseen is not a sin. I told you, I think. S-I-N sin, unseen, U-N-S-E-E-N, unseen, is not a S-I-N sin. Many people believe this. S-I-N sin, you understand? What is it? Pap. Unseen, U-N-S-E-E-N, unseen, which is not seen by anyone, is not a S-I-N sin. It is pap nohoy. যেটু পাপ তুমি করিবা লুকাই লুকাই তো পাপ নহয় বুলি কিছুমান মানুহে ভাবে এই কারণে দ্যাটস ওয়াই দিস সোসাইটি ইজ সাফারিং. The society is suffering for that. Some people doing secretly some dishonest things. But remember, even if it is seen, unseen, not a seen, is you believe that way. But what you do honestly and what you do dishonestly, there's a gulf of difference. There's a gulf of difference. All the mythologies you see, the victory of dharma means honesty is there always in every mythology you can find it. Ultimately, victory of honesty, victory of dharma, victory of righteousness is there. So what will happen if you do, suppose you are doing something dishonestly? So you are first time you are losing the experience, exposure that could have earned by visiting the respondents. You have missed it. And you shall never be, courageous to speak to the society. Always there will be something guilty feeling within you, and that guilty feeling that I discussed here also, guilty is a guilt. That guilt feeling will always put you down, will not allow you to bloom like a flower. That dishonesty will always be, and what will happen? This will create your sugar, pressure, everything. This anyway, I am not extending, you can judge it. Transparent. So what you do transparently. You collect, your supervisors ask you to collect data from 500 people, 500 respondents. Do it transparently. Let the people know that you are doing it. You visit from person to person and collect the data, questionnaire, correct, transparent. Don't do it hiddenly. Transparently you do it. And when you do some research work, you have to be accountable for that. Remember, you have written something in the thesis, so you are accountable for that line. Remember, you have to be accountable. So this is actually scientific conduct. You are writing something in a book and later on you don't know it. You are not taking the responsibility. This should not be. You should be responsible for what you have done, you have written, you have found. Hope you understood this. This is scientific temperament. This is scientific temperament. Then intellectual honesty and research integrity. This is a very important thing. Intellectual honesty. Honesty is not only doing the work, by outside work. Intellectually also you have to be honest. You can find the meaning of what is intellectual honesty. Research integrity. That's what I have explained just now. That your supervisor asked you to collect data from 500 respondents, and you are collecting from 25 and just managing other things, sitting in a room. You are doing it means unfair thing, dishonestly. So you are intellectual, you are intelligent, but dishonestly. You don't have intellectual honesty in that case. And honesty always, honesty is the best policy, all of you know. Why should I teach you? Honesty is always, valuable thing, So research integrity, though that type of, many people, they do research this way, and sometimes they get the PhD degree, but they don't get confidence. I don't encourage anyone to do research that way. I always encourage my scholars or those whom I teach RM that you do the work ethically. Do the work ethically, learn, make yourself expert. Then that will be your asset. Reporting truthful and accurate findings. When you write in the thesis, last chapter findings, you do accurate finding, you write truthful things. And avoid bias and manipulation. Don't manipulate, I have already told you. Research integrity, what is it? Adherence to ethical principles. When you do the research, go for ethical principle. Then I have taken these points from your syllabus. And professional standard, you maintain some professional standard, and it includes proper citation. When you take some information from other person's work, other person's research paper, other person's thesis maybe, then what you have to do, you give citation, you refer them, give credit, and in a literature review, you write the name of the researcher from whose work you have taken, and you write what that person has done, and where that paper is published, and what link or what book or what research paper or whatever may be. So that is proper citation. It's not that you shall not take materials, you shall not learn from other people, you shall take, but that is up to a limited percentage. Up to a limited percentage, that is maximum 10%. You study other person's work, because if you don't study other person's work, then your research will be stopping. Because then if you don't study other person's work, then I'm giving the example, you will be doing a research, why mango falls from the tree. Will you do it? Why mango falls from the tree? Will you do it? Will you do it? Tell me. Your research topic, why mango falls from the tree. Will you do this type of topic? Anybody? Instead of mango, what was it? Here I have talked about mango, and originally what was? What fruit? Apple. Yes. Is a law of gravitation already discovered. And why are you doing it? So you study other people's work, then you shall find that where they have stopped, you start from here. You understand now, Pinky? You study other person's work, they will understand those people have done this much, and from now I'll be doing. Or this is not done, I'll be doing it. And dear students, this is known as research gap. Research gap. If you don't study other person's work, then you will be doing research on why mango falls from the tree, these types. You understand how illogical. But you have to study other person's work in your area of research, and then you prove that you have studied. And you prove that the area that you are researching, this is not done by other people. You identify, that is known as research gap, GAP gap. Very important, you should identify it. I am teaching these principles, but along with that, I am explaining you what you are going to do in the thesis also. You'll be finding it very easy, very interesting. So it is known as proper citation. You take other people's work, but cite it, give reference or give acknowledgement. Fair data interpretation. When you've got the data, collected data, you interpret fairly. So it is scientific. What is scientific conduct? And there is scientific misconduct also. Please remember scientific misconduct. This is very, very important for you to learn, and there may be question. There are FFP. Please remember FFP. 2 F's are there, 1 P is there. Scientific misconduct. Remember, you have to know these things, then this will not happen to your case. You have to know it. What is scientific misconduct? One is fabrication. Fabrication. What is fabrication? Making up data or result you are just making up. That I have told you. You are not doing any research that you make up. You make some data false, fabricate your data. You collect data from 20 people and you represent that you have collected from 500 people. Like that. That is fabrication. Should not do it. Falsification, manipulating research materials and processes, or manipulating. So manipulation is also fabrication. It's known as falsification and plagiarism. Several times I've given you one video also on plagiarism, I think. Using others' work without proper acknowledgement. This is plagiarism, and this is serious ethical violation in research. For these people lose jobs. Many people have been punished. 3 vice chancellors have lost jobs due to unethical these things, unethical copying from others. This is serious, and there is software, you can check it, plagiarism. So scientific misconduct, if you say there are 3 FFP. Tell me what is it? FFP, fabrication, falsification, and yes, plagiarism. So you have understood this, and now redundant publication. Redundant publication. Redundant publication means you are doing something which you have already done. One same thing you are doing twice and taking the credit, academic credit. Duplicate publication. Redundant publication, it means duplicate publication, publishing same work multiple times. You have done one research and publishing it 3 times, 3 research papers. Same thing in different papers. That is, redundant. Redundant means unnecessary. Overlapping publication, significant similarity across papers. You have published 25 papers or 200 papers, and inside all are same. So the same method you have done it. So this is overlapping. This is redundant. And salami slicing, dividing one study into multiple smaller publications. That is the thing. One research paper and you are making 25 out of the small. The cheating. And these practices distort scientific record and credibility. These practices disturb the scientific temperament of research. You have understood? This is chapter in, research, ethics, publication ethics, both. Selective reporting and misappropriation. What is it? Reporting only to favorable results. Only favorable results. These people only publish favorable results, hiding negative and contradictory data. Leads to biased conclusion, misleading scientific community. You have collected data, and those which are supposed a bit negative, you are hiding it. And you are showing only the positive picture of a particular place. You are researching. So whatever finding you have found, whatever research you have done, you make the study on the neutrally, on the positive, on the negative, whatever you found, neutrally you study. Should study neutrally. It's not that you are showing only bad things and hiding good things, or showing good things or hiding bad things. It should not be. Show whatever is there. Whatever is there. Exactly. So this is selective reporting or misappropriation. So please remember, under this topic, scientific conduct. This is research publication ethics 2, scientific conduct. You make report from here. Scientific conduct was first. What was first? Ethics with respect to science and research. Then intellectual honesty and research integrity. Then number 3, scientific misconduct. And what are subheads? You find out these things. The redundant publication, a selective reporting. You are misrepresenting the total data. You are not showing. Suppose you have there is a student in your class, and you are complaining about that student to your principal, and that student has many good things, also good quality you are hiding, and only his bad things you are reporting. This comes under this heading, misrepresentation. You should not. You be neutral. Tell his bad thing, good thing, whatever may be. So one more video is over. I'll be now doing the next video, publication ethics. I've already taught you also, but let me once again give you some ideas about it. And this video, this PDF, are definitely going to help you. So once again, I'm reminding you, please subscribe the channel, and whoever is in need, you can share this. No problem. I don't mind, because I'm meant to help others as far as possible. It's all I'm doing for helping others. I'm making YouTube videos on different topics. All, if these things are helping anyone in the world, I'll be happy. So thank you very much for today. I'm coming to the next video.